What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's discuss Survivor Series predictions for this Saturday. So far, I'm looking at the official match card. Right now, we just have 5 matches, and that's all. I don't know if they're going to add another match, a 6th match, to Survivor Series. I doubt it, but probably not. They're probably going to stick with 5 because of the 2 War Games matches. I'm pretty sure that the women's War Games match will probably open the show, more than likely. And that'll probably take up at least a good 35 to 40 minutes, probably a good 45 minutes of the show to start. So I'm going to save the War Games matches for last. So let's start off with Santos Escobar versus Carlito, singles match. Santos Escobar just recently turned heel, and he's on a collision course to face Rey Mysterio either at the Royal Rumble next year or at WrestleMania 40. They'll probably use WrestleMania 40 to end the feud. They'll probably officially start the feud at the Royal Rumble. So my pick to win this is Santos Escobar. We might see Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo show up and maybe beat down Carlito and align themselves with Santos Escobar. I think that would be great since he just recently ditched Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. So that could be interesting. So my pick to win that is Santos Escobar. Moving on, Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark for the Women's World Championship. I don't really care about this at all. I'm not a big fan of Zoe Stark. She fucking sucks. I think Rhea is going to retain, obviously. They'll probably give them maybe about 15 minutes to work. You can kind of tell a story within 15 minutes, if we're being honest. That's a lot that you can do in 15 minutes. Rhea's going to retain, obviously. This is just there just to be there. It serves no importance. My prediction is after this, Zoe Stark will probably realign herself with Shayna Baszler, and they'll probably go after the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. So Rhea is my pick to retain. Next, The Miz versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther is going to retain, obviously. This is going to be a really good match. The promos for this have been really good, especially the Go Home show. Gunther really impressed me on the mic. I think he did a really good job there. So Gunther will win. Where he goes next, I don't know. I just don't. I'm guessing you could do Chad Gable and Gunther at the Rumble, but I don't know. I really don't. And I want Gunther to drop the IC title. I really do. I want him to drop the IC title at the Rumble. Maybe he wins the Rumble. And then when Cody dethrones Roman at WrestleMania 40, you have Cody and Gunther feud. So I think that'll be pretty good for Cody's first feud as champion to be Gunther. That'd be great. Moving on. Let's start with the women's War Games. So we have Team Damage Control versus Team Bianca. So Team Damage Control features Asuka, Bayley, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane. And then Team Bianca features Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Shotzi, and Becky Lynch. Who wins this? Probably the baby faces. They're going to win this because I do think that Asuka and Io and Kairi Sane are going to turn their backs on Bayley and probably beat her down and stuff where she's gone for a while. Then maybe Bayley resurfaces around the Rumble. And if Sasha Banks, a.k.a. Mercedes Moné, if she decides to re-sign with WWE, then that would turn Bayley babyface, and we could get babyface Bayley going after Damage Control. Going after the new formed Japanese stable of Kairi Sane, Asuka, and Io Sky. I think that would be great. Because Bayley needs to turn babyface. She does. Again, she's been heel for, I want to say 4 years now. Basically 4 years. So she's been heel for a while. But I still think that the Women's War Games match is going to be the show opener. I think that makes the most sense. Now, do I think that CM Punk will show up? I don't know. I really don't. Probably not, though. Main event. The Men's War Games. Team Judgment Day. I know a lot of people are upset that Roman Reigns isn't going to show up, but he doesn't need to really be there, if we're being honest. He just doesn't. So, Team Cody features Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, and Randy Orton versus the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Jenny McDonough, and Drew McIntyre. The baby faces are going to win here, obviously. And I think that's when we see Damian Priest. He'll probably get kicked out on Monday Night Raw. He'll probably get kicked out. Maybe Drew McIntyre takes him out along with JD McDonough and Finn Balor. I think that would be decent. Because we know it's coming. We know the dissension within Judgment Day has kind of come to an end. It's going to come to a boiling point, and it has to end. So it does make sense for Damian Priest to be kicked out of the Judgment Day, and how that's possible is where he's the one who takes the pin. Because once this is over with, we need to see the downfall of the Judgment Day. We need to see the complete unraveling of the Judgment Day. Completely. You could, put Finn and JD McDonough have them go the tag team route. You can continue to pair Dom and Rhea together because they're really the most over act of Judgment Day. And then Damian Priest, he'll be fine as a singles, but he'll be on the babyface side. And I think that would be great. So you could do, and this is post Survivor Series. Once the Men's War Games match is over with, for the Rumble, we need to have Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre Part 2. And that's where we have Drew McIntyre kind of go over, and then Seth begins to start his chase. So maybe at WrestleMania 40, it's Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre 3, and it's Seth loses. He continues to chase him. So that's what I would do. You could put Rollins and McIntyre together. Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. I don't know what you do with them going forward after this is over with. Cody and Randy. What I would do is I would have Randy turn on Cody. you have him turn on Cody the next night, literally. You have him do like an RKO out of nowhere, or like a DDT or something like that, or something. Not after War Games, not after the match, not after the War Games match. But Randy Orton should definitely either RKO Cody, and then that's when you feud him and Cody until we get to WrestleMania 40. So that's what I would do. But overall, War Games should be okay. I know people are upset that Roman Reigns is not going to be on the card, but it is what it is. It's not really that important. You don't really need a lot of matches on this card. People have to realize that the War Games match itself, especially having two of them, that's basically 2 hours. That's literally 2 hours. Because the women might get shortened to maybe 45, but the men are definitely going to be doing at least an hour. Because of all the story. So, I know people are upset about Roman not being on the show, but it is what it is. You don't want to bog down Survivor Series. You don't want Survivor Series to be a 4-hour or 4.5-hour event. You just don't. I think having 5 matches is fine. If they decide to bring CM Punk in, that's cool, but I doubt it. I would save CM Punk until the Royal Rumble. That's what I would do. And I think that's the best decision possible. But with Triple H just booking 5 matches so far on the card, it's fine. If we get a 6th match, that's fine with me as well. But keeping it at 5 to 6 matches, especially for Survivor Series, makes perfect sense. So, what are you guys' predictions? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.